Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's going on, everybody? Eric here. And I had a little bit delay because I got this little button here now that I've been using to start my videos just so I don't have to walk around and do it. But sometimes it's a little bit delayed or it doesn't start. So I'm filming in front of like a mirror or the camera's facing the mirror. So I kind of got to look over and see if it actually recorded or not. Because there's been a couple times where, I've just been talking for like 5 minutes and I realize it's not even recording. But on to the review. Today I do have a Palladium boot for you. Another Palladium boot. Wow. I'm going to leave that in because I know it'll make my peoples laugh. Because every single time in my regular life, if I catch any of my family or friends messing up a word, we're always on each other about that. So you know what? Those times I could be like, oh, let me re-record the whole thing. But I'll leave that in there for you. Balut, But I got a Palladium balut here for you. This one's pretty cool. I do have the box for this, so let's just do a quick overview on the box. It just came with a basic gray Palladium box, so nothing too special. It says Palladium on the front. Founded in France on the back. Sizing right there, the Palladium Amphibians. Little words right there if you want to. Not words, but a little phrase right there. Cool little stripes along. Says the website. On the bottom, they got a cool sizing scale for you. So that's pretty cool. I mean, this is a nice, simple box. I do like the gray touch. It gives it a very, like a big difference, compared to the orange Nike boxes or the blue Adidas or whatever you may have you. It gives it a nice little subtle minimalistic look. And these boots are far from minimalistic. So, oh yeah. And the paper's just regular white paper, nothing special. But I have been waiting on these. This was a Cyber Monday pickup that I had. Sorry, when I had to do a jump cut because originally when I took them right out the box, like a pine cone fell off from the bottom because I did wear them one day. So that caught me a little bit off of guard. But these are sweet. They're like rain boots. Like the whole theme of them is like a rain boot. And as you can see, these are like the mid model, like the Pampa highs. They call them the Pampa highs, but I like the baggy model. That's usually what I get in review because it is the 8-inch. These are the 6 inches. So they're kind of like cut like a Timberland boot would be. But these are just really sweet. As I said in my other video for like the Stanhopes, if you guys have seen that, watch that one. I don't know if I'm going to drop this one or that one first. But I have been looking for some orange boots. And these, as you can see, these are lighter than my highlighter orange shirt. The same shirt I had on that review too, but I said might as well keep it on since it's the orange boot reviews. But this is a little bit lighter than that. But at the same time, you could pull it off with this or like a darker orange shirt. It's all good. Like this is really a bright highlighter orange since they are like rain boot oriented. But all right, material time for these. This is like I'll have to put the exact specifics of what this material is in the description below. But this is like a special, I don't know, it's like a softer water repellent, not exactly rubber. How you can see that some like rain boots are like rubber and squeaky. These aren't that squeaky. These are very soft, as you can see when I touch them. I do have the paper still in there, so that's why it's not like going all the way down when I'm touching it. But you can see it still kind of conforms to your finger a little bit. It's like I don't know, it's like a really cool soft material. And we're also, that's another thing I was going to do specific to these boots. I got a little water bottle, as you can see. You might be able to see it over there. And I got the towel set down. So then I'm thinking like right after I do the size guide, I'll pour some water on there to see how water resistant it actually is. But yeah, so I'll put exactly what the material is down in the description below. But the things that I do know, I will list off. So obviously you got your regular Palladium outsole, all orange rubberized material. At the bottom it says Palladium down there. Cool traction. It's the same sole for a majority of the Palladiums. Got the holes back here. All of them really have this rubber iconic sole with the toe cap over the front. Other than that, you do have like a more stronger reinforced heel right here. This is like, I would say a rubber, but it's a little bit stronger. So maybe this is like a reinforced rubber. You can kind of see the ridges on there. The stripes are also, I think they're the same material. Everything else besides the back, the heel part, is that special material besides the eyelets. That's also like a harder rubber. But it's, I don't know, you have to get these in hand to kind of feel what I'm talking about, since these are, I don't know, this is like engineered specifically for this boot. And I just really, these are really unique. I can't say anything, I really can't say anything bad. On the inside, you see the Palladium in there, and it has like a nice little insole as well in there. You got reflective laces. I'm not sure if the ring light picks up on the reflections on there, but they do shine. And it only comes with the one pair. It'd be cool if they came with the regular ones as well. And also on the inside, that's really cool too. It's got like it's not really exactly saying the sizes because they have the sizes right here. It's got a cool little, phrase right there, statement. This last thing on here, this is also the same material as the whole shoe, the lace holder. You got the pull tab up here to put it on your boot. You got the cool little rubber Palladium logo circle right there. And other than that, oh yeah, and the little Palladium tab on the front as well. Overall, these are really sweet. I'll go into the on feet and then we'll do the water test on here, but these are really cool. I can't say it enough. So let me go into the on feet now. Or not the on feet, but the dang, you know what I'm trying to say. The dang size guide. As far as sizing goes on these, I stay true to size. Now, I like the true to size on the Palladium baggy models since I'm more comfortable with those, but I don't tend to get the Pampa high like 6-inch models, so these are a little bit wider than the baggies. And since they are like a rain boot, they're not really insulated on the inside. They do, I have noticed that if I don't tie them up all the way, then they will be a little bit loose on the ankle and around just the inside. There's a lot of space unless you tie them up all the way. I mean, it's good for when it's raining outside to tie them up all the way, but when I'm just wearing them regularly, I do kind of like to have them a little bit looser. So that is something to note. I wouldn't say go down a half a size altogether if you do like to wear your shoes looser, but that's just, like I said, something to keep in mind. Otherwise, you could just stay true to size with these. Other than that, I guess I could say I got these for, I think it was like $50 on the Cyber Monday sale. Now, they may have went back up in price. They're usually retail around like 90 bucks, I think, or something. But I couldn't really pass it up on these. I was like, wow, this 90 bucks. Can't really complain about that. That's a good deal. But, I'm going to wait. Because as you can see, as cool as these are and as crazy as this colorway is, I knew that since the colorway was so crazy, they were probably going to go on sale eventually. So that's all I was waiting for. Or I wouldn't have copped them right when they came out because I really like the silhouette and how they look. And I'm waiting for them to make these in a baggy model. If they make the Palladium Amphibians in like a baggy or a higher top model, which I guess would be the baggy, or they could go with their tactical with the zipper on the side, I would definitely cop those because I thought they would look sweet. That's originally what I was holding off on because I wanted like the tall model of these. But, after getting these in hand and I wore them a couple times, well, I've only worn them once to the barber shop as of right now, and I got compliments on them. So I'm like, you know what? These look cool. I really can't complain. As many times as I'm going to say they look cool and I can't complain, probably in the double digits already, but these are sweet. So if you catch a good deal on them, I'll put some links below. Get them. But now we'll do the water test and then we'll go into the on feet. Okay, so this isn't going to be super professional, like having the slow motion of the water droplets going on there and then falling off and beating off and having like beating off and having like all of the like 3 different cameras catching up all the different angles and stuff. I was just going to pour some water on there and kind of see how it reacts. Like, does it make the shoe super wet or does it actually fall off? Because I'm kind of interested to see this myself, since I haven't worn them when it's raining outside, but they look and are catered more to like a wet environment, since they are called amphibian, like a frog. So we'll see. I pour a little bit on the toe box here. As you can see, nothing's on there right now. Get a little bit of the water, and I have a towel underneath too, so don't worry about it. I don't know if you guys can see that right there, but that's pretty cool. I mean, the water, I haven't put any proofing or treatment on these, and it looked like the water just, it doesn't stay on there too long. It just goes right off. All of it went onto the towel. Nothing stayed on there. The toe is a little bit like moist right now, I guess. but it's not like, you know, it doesn't look wet. It doesn't look like anything was left behind. And you can still see that it's kind of dripping off the front. We'll do like a front shot now as well. That was a lot. And it's kind of cool because it just falls down. It just falls down. Now, after I did the second pour, you can kind of see a little bit of discoloration in the heel, a little bit darker, showing that the water is seeping through maybe a little bit, or, you know, it's just kind of, It's hard to put my finger on it because I haven't seen a review on these, so I'm not sure if it's all the way going through the shoe. I guess I could kind of tell right now. I just put my hand in there to see. And you know what? No. Even though the paper's in there, I'm feeling like the other side of, like the inside of the shoe, and I didn't feel any water on my fingers or anything. So maybe this is waterproof to a certain extent. Like, you're fine getting the regular water off, rain or whatever, but if you're like stepping in excessive amounts of water, it's not going to be able to save you. Now the back part probably will. We'll see. Like this rubber part, obviously that's not really going to stay on there. You see that? Yeah. The rubber part, obviously the water's not really going to stay on there. All of that just kind of beat it off. I guess we can do the sides. That beads off. So, I mean, this is cool. I haven't been wanting to pour water all over my shoes, but I thought specifically for this model, I might try it. I guess that was kind of a pointless segment. I guess you guys can skip past this if you really wanted to, but I did want to see. Hopefully I didn't jack them up. The toe box is still a little bit darker right now. You can see kind of in the back after I poured a little bit of water on there, it's like it did go off, but you can see kind of a little dark spots where the water did kind of stick a little bit. So at its core, I guess, these are water repellent, but they're not waterproof. They're not exactly the same as like a full rubber boot. And that's what I forgot to mention, is that these aren't gusseted either. So maybe they're not exactly catered towards like a hunter boot or something like that, or one of like the boots that they wear when they go duck hunting and stuff that come all the way up to your knee, or like horseback riding boots where they're just a rubber material. They're real squeaky. They're not very cool looking, but they get the job done. You can step in water, no water's gonna go in, no water's gonna go out. These aren't even gusseted, so these are just more so catered towards the cool look, the sleek look, futuristic. They can get a little bit of water off, but don't wear them if it's like a tsunami outside or a hurricane, but they're cool nonetheless. You know, we're going to the on feet, but I just thought I'd throw that segment in there. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned. A new video every week. Maybe two, if I'm feeling up to it, but at least a new video every week. And continue to show love and support, and I'm going to keep continuing to bring the content. So have a good rest of your day. Have a good rest of your week. And we'll see you in the next one.